Hello and welcome to this tutorial for Rosario Student Information System. We're going to see how we can take attendance for various classes or course periods and how is the daily attendance calculated based on the attendance records for all the classes during that day. So I'm on a demo site on RosarioSIS.com. I'm going to first enter as an administrator. And first we go to menu scheduling courses and check what classes we have. We have a mathematics course, and this class is set on the half-day AM or morning period. We have another course of Spanish and one class which is set to happen on afternoons, which is the half-day PM period. Now let's go to school periods program. Here we have our periods configured, and in the list we can see we have our half-day AM and half-day PM periods. Short names are AM and PM, and the length in minutes is 150 minutes. If we now go to school configuration, under the attendance tab we have an option to set the minutes in a full school day. So you may want to adjust that to reflect your configuration. The default is set to 300 minutes. So let's say one student is both present during the morning and the afternoon classes. They will have a daily attendance of present. If one student is absent only during the morning, he will be absent for the morning, but considered half-day present for the day. And if a student is both absent during the morning and afternoon classes, he will have a daily attendance of absent logically. So now let's take attendance for both our classes under the users menu and the teacher programs. Let's take attendance. Now let's select the first teacher. We have here our mathematics course, the half-day AM period, and I will mark the first student present and the second student absent. Now if I go back to the user list and select teacher 2, we have our Spanish course and the half-day PM period. I will mark student 1 tardy and student 2 still absent and save. Now let's go to the attendance administration program, and we can see for the June 14th we have a list and an overview of all the students who were marked not present. That is to say, all attendance code except the present attendance code. So here we have our student 1 appearing in the list because he was marked tardy and not present for the PM period. Now, for example, if I select and correct it to present and update, as you can see, student 1 disappeared from the list. If I want him back, I would select all and update. We have a list of the attendance code in this tooltip. As you can see, we here have an excused absence. This code was not available to teacher. It is only available to administrator or office. Codes in red are codes which relates to absent state code, and green codes are codes which relates to present state. So this helps calculating the daily attendance. So as you can see, student 1 is present for the whole day, and student 2 is calculated absent for the whole day. Now let's go to the attendance codes program. This is where you can configure your attendance codes. So you can here set the short name for each code, select the type of the code, which is, for example, for the excused absence as a value of office only, so teachers won't be able to select it. And finally, the state code. So let's say we want our excused absent code to count as a presence for students. So we change that. If we go back to the administration program and let's say we have received an excuse for the afternoon, we would select here the Ecode and save. And now, as you can see, the excuse absence is in green and the daily attendance is now of half day because our student is now present for 150 minutes during the day, which is half our 300 minutes day. But now let's say your school, not every student, even if they go to every class during the day, they may not sum 300 minutes during a school day. Let's say they only some days sum 240 minutes. So you may want to adjust the configuration option to 240 minutes instead. So those students on those days can be considered present in relation to the daily attendance. There is another case where, let's say, you have classes on Saturdays but only during the morning. So you would enter minutes for those particular days and save. So now Saturday the 18th is considered a partial day which sums only 150 minutes. So now let's take the example for the 14th of June. I will uncheck first the day. Now I can enter an amount of minutes, 150. If I go back and check the attendance administration program, as you can see, the daily attendance did not change. It is because we took the attendance before editing the minutes on the calendar. So we will have to recalculate daily attendance. So I'm going to go recalculate daily attendance for the 14th of June. Now if I go back and check the administration program, as you can see, daily attendance is now present for student 2. And this is it.